I returned will bring her to Schult. He was so excited to have his warmer back that he told me to keep his clothes. I expect he'll regret the decision when he tries to go back into Port Telvanese, but there's no convincing him while he's in this state of ecstasy. He showed me a few tricks about blunt weapons to help me in future battles. "30 Evening Star, 3rd Era 427. Day 135. I ran across a Breton woman named Olive Archie on the road between Port Telvanese and Sada's plantation. She told me that she had been a slave at the Port Telvanese market, but was recently purchased by a Nord. The Nord passed out drunk shortly after leaving Port Telvanese and she fled in fear, and took his clothes not out of malice, but because as a slave, she had nothing of her own to wear. If I bring her a green common robe she will return the Nord's belongings." At the Netherpulu egg mine, I met a mare called Bradassurethra. He was in a bad mood, and when I asked him why he explained that it was because the Telvanese overseers had forbidden the miners from drink while their production had fallen. I agreed to smuggle in some drink to the Netherpulu mine for Bradassurethra. He says I should hide 5 bottles in the chest under his hammock. He doesn't want the other miners to rat him out if they see some drink on his person.
Right, welcome back to the adventures. Oshiayu and our friends currently still in the Tabani Isles. We just finished one of the
What was that?
other quests. Classic quest, giving back an axe to an Ekin Nord, giving some clothes to a Brighton lady, and then I think it could be nice to, well, I have a mark to the Albani Council here, so I can get back anytime. And I think I will teleport back to Balmora probably. I want to spend the night in the Australian Nest Town, sit with my companions, just to show you how nice conversations you can have with them. Let me check one thing. Do we have arrow? Because I'm trying also new things, new tweaks to mods. Let me check if there are arrows. Not really, that's a good thing. But I could remove some debugger messages. Right. Okay, so, well, oh, what's that? Oh, I have also some, I think that's some kind of animation, some weapon.
This is too easy. Die! Now you're
But
going
usually this kind of messages are not causing problems. You just press OK and things go on. So, well, let's try and teleport somewhere. Oh, let me know if the stream is going. Oh, you hear? I'm also trying a new plugin for the voice in theory, so volumes maybe are not perfect. Let me know. But anyway, let's try and teleport. I could go, let's see.
dead.
Go to the Guild of Mages. From there we can teleport to Balmora. Yeah, let's do this. Use the Heavish Mages Guild as a hub. There's a beautiful quest to help them
I'm Valerian Estrus, Guild
build
Guide.
this
I provide
hub,
instantaneous transport to the Mages Guild halls on Vardenfell.
and then we
Beside the
can
occasional merchantman that might take you aboard, my teleportation chamber is the only reliable way to travel to Vardenfell.
travel for free because we help doing this, and so
Travel. My teleportation Balmora.
and we have a very clever script by Jog. So basically you select the destination and the script is changing the enable
that?
door so you can travel with your companions.
Teleportation is the only civilized way to travel.
I'm Moss Alani A. Marion the Breton.
I must
Guild
fix the
Guide.
delay here because
I provide
this thing is not
instantaneous transport
working.
between various Mages Guild
I'm
halls
trying
on
to
Vardenfell.
make a mod that fixes the closed eyes, but it's not easy because you have to time precisely and not really easy, but I will
So,
manage
your name is
sooner or
Shirin
later
Nin,
because I
and you are
have
new here in Balmora?
the
Well, Bone Lord. The Bone Lord is a revenant that protects the tombs of clan and kin. Bone meal,
the proper commands to
finely
do
ground
that.
powder made
It's a
from the
matter
bone.
of
Speed.
testing
A
and
creature skeleton.
tweaking things. But anyway, I like to go up and to the Strider Nest. Oh, so we can look. Let's see. Can we see a night view of Balmora over there? Not like this. I want a little levitation. Well, it's not really 100% realistic, but it's very scenic, all in all. And I have something like that also for
Do I care?
the Mages Guild in Caldera. That looks a little better, probably. I think I should remove some lights from here because I have increased lights too. Look at this, how nice. Some increased lights limit in MWSE-Lua, so I have tweaked it back to have a limit of 16 lights per cell, but I think it's per cell or per mesh. I don't remember how it is, but normally it's 8 and there's a trick you can use to have 16. I know Hachan doesn't like it, but I like it because that's the one thing that was present in that old version that I really like, because it reduces a lot the seams you can notice in Balmora especially, and in dungeons and so on. But still, when you have too many lights, somewhere you can sit down, like here. So the only way is to remove some lights. They are very scenic, but there is this problem. Okay, anyway, let's go to the... Oh, maybe the trick is not even working because I don't know. I think there should be less seams. The original version of the Strider Nest has
Go ahead, Outlander. I'm listening.
one door here, and so there's a conflict with Morrowind crafting. And honestly, I don't know what could be simpler if moving the Strider next door like I did, or just moving Morrowind crafting vendors. But for now I have this solution, which is moving the entry of... Also we have a scenic view of Balnora by night. Moving the entry of the Strider Nest here. And one of the things that I like most about this mod is that you can talk with your companions, have a conversation around the table. This one is sitting there. Anyway, you can talk with
I could kill that Ghoul. His boots are ruined.
Mr. Salustius Etienne.
Welcome back to the Strider's Nest, Shiar Yunin. Strider's Nest. It was originally an underground storage area used by merchants offloading goods from the Strider port. I bought the structure and refurbished it into what it is today. Lovely location, all the wanderers and travelers see it as soon as they disembark the Striders. I only wish I could get a bit more light in here, but, well, windows aren't an option when you're underground.
I think when you select the get a table option, you don't need to recall your companions if they are not here. It's something done by the mod.
Get a table. Yes. Excellent. I'll have Reza ready a table for you, if you'll wait just a moment. Your companions gather around the table for a bit of relaxation.
And when you're here, you can talk about lots of things, and it's really nice. I think it's one of the best features of this mod, because there are not only quests for some of the companions, but you can talk
Join
about
House
a lot
Redoran.
of things.
Amelie, it is great that you were accepted into one of the great houses, but why Redoran, and not Hlalu? Now we're going to have to trek out to that bleak city in the wastes all the time. Iona, Aldrune may be desolate, but House Redoran's warriors are honorable and brave. Shiar Yunin made a wise choice.
And so, you know, these conversations really respect the personality of your companions. They are very different, so they have different points of view. It's real nice. Well, yeah, I must say that I'm using the Join All Houses mod, so I have a member of each great house and more, so there's no real duality here, but you know, they cannot know.
Yes, I hope to bring honor to House Redoran. Iona, good. I am proud of you, Shiar Yunin. It is no small feat to be adopted into one of the great houses, and you will make a fine Redoran warrior. Continue. Lucan, I'm not a big fan of helping any noble house, not even the grumpy warrior one. At any rate, House Redoran seems like the weakest of the lot here on Vardenfell. All they control is a city in the wastes and some empty hinterlands in the West Gash, so don't expect to get rich fighting for them. I'm not in this for the money. I want to make Morrowind my home, and joining a great house is the best way to do that. Lucan, I guess you're right. I'm not part of a great house, but joining a native guild like the Tong helped me find a place here. They'll never treat you like they would a native-born Redoran, but they'll respect you more than they would a total outlander. Continue. Amelie, well, good luck, Shiar Yunin. I'll try to find the bright side of visiting Ald'ruhn frequently. I guess, the giant crab is sort of interesting. In a creepy way? Continue. You continue relaxing in the Strider's nest for a while.
I don't know where to
And so
begin.
you
It is such an honor to meet
can
you.
have different conversation each night or even at different hours, but I think coming here by night before going to your rooms is pretty nice. You can have conversation about lots of game topic and things that happen. So real nice. You have these 4 companions, but you can get a room also, or the others. If you want, we have a nice room. Each of the 4 companions has a room, but we have also a special room because we helped with some problems here. So we got the Narrow suite basically.
I'm so hungry. I could eat a
something. Something super high class, but still does everything you could need for a house, more or less. There's even a practice dummy. Can I use it? Yeah, sometimes they don't work well. Anyway, honestly, Xiaoyu doesn't like very much to go outside by night. She has lots of spells she can use, but she likes most by day.
One day to you, friend.
And
Are we setting
Resting.
camp here?
Are we setting up camp here? Yes, time to sleep.
oh, he's just okay. I was thinking trying him sitting down, but he's just sleeping like this. So okay, we have some kind of relationship with one of the 4 companions from the Strider Nest.
Thank you for inviting me into your home. Affection. Cuddle. You hold each other. She are
But
union.
he's not very
Let's stay like
passionate,
this for a
so
while.
he's oh, what is he doing now?
Thank you for inviting.
Okay, this is
Thank you for
something
inviting me into little secret.
not expected.
Thank you for inviting me into your home.
Maybe I
Thank you for
teleported it
inviting me
from
into your
somewhere,
home.
some strange place. Let's see if we can solve this. Oh. He's thinking someone is levitating. Probably. Let's see. He should not.
Thank you for inviting me into your home. Follow. Yes, follow me. Thank you for
Okay.
inviting me into your...
Fix some way. And we have also a relationship with Julan and Shani.
I feel absolutely great.
Yes?
Relationship. I told you. We don't have a relationship. We're having fun together. That's all.
Right. So
Then let's go to bed. Well, I really
we
want
cannot.
to, but Constance is just a kid. And you want her there watching? You're weird. She are Yunin.
Okay, she doesn't want because we have Constance here. Let's try with Julan. It's nice to explore the combination of situation that can happen with these mods. Let's try
Relationship.
this.
You want to talk about us?
Okay.
Come to bed with me.
Let's see if
That
Shani.
sounds good.
Okay,
Do you
Shani.
want to invite Shani too? Yes, Shani too.
Basically, she says yes if you talk with Julan first. So that's something like bypassing the fact that we have also Constance. And I don't remember. Yeah, I have a sexy outfit here for the night. So basically, when you talk with them, they say, yes, I want to spend the night with you. You can use some bed, and then you have a short or basic.
It has been a couple of days. I should return to Gavin Vet.
The three of you fall upon each other in no particular order. What follows ranges from confusing and funny to intimate and intense, but is certainly mind-blowing. Right. So the poor July is really really tired but happy. Okay, so in theory we should be able to walk away, but okay, there's this little glitch with the mod resetting the outfits, in that it doesn't upgrade the third ring but just equip it again. And we are ready to go. We can talk with Julan or Shani. They are still not ready, but when you talk with them, they use their armors again, and you're ready for new adventures. This time by day.
Now you're going to get it.
Well, not a nice day, but at least there's some light. Let me check. Yeah. It's 7 in the morning, but we have very bad weather, so visibility is very low.
The southwestern market pods at Yuviritha's grave should now be complete.
Okay, we could also go here. I should return to Gavin Vetter. And who is Gavin Vetter? I don't remember, honestly. And sadly I don't have a mod with a full search in the full journal. You have to use external utilities like there is one that is called journal text search. Quest collator. It's an old mod, but sorry, an old utility, but that still works. That can allow to search in the world journals. So it is something useful when the usual search in the quest titles is not enough. For instance, finding okay, so an ambassador from the Mages Guild in Daggerfall wants to speak with me. Their name is Gavin Vette, and they are currently staying at the Guild Mages in Algerum. Really, I suggest you give this quest collator utility, give it a try if you play with a lot of quest mods, because every now and then you have something that is not a topic, so and it's not on the quest title, maybe an old mod especially, and without a way to look for inside the full journal text, it's not easy to remember what quest, where this NPC is. So this tool Well, you can still look for the journal HTM, export it from mesh and so on, but this utility is easier to use. You just run it and it will read the default journal and allow you to search for what's inside. So well, I will show you how it looks because it's easier than talking about it. Let me enable this thing. Right, so this is how it looks. Luckily you can zoom the font size a little, so even if it is an old program, you can still read things, and you can place a text to search here, and then you can find in all the journal where it happens, as you can see. And so you can find precious information about it. If you have patience, you can also build your dialogue tree, but it is tedious because you have to do it for every entry and group them together like you want, but it takes a lot of time, so I don't do this properly usually, but it's still super useful in these cases where you have to find something and there's no other way than a full search in all the journal text. So not sure about it. Used to be something you could find on the Morrowind modding history, but we know that it's harder and harder to download mods from there because the site is no more and the links from the Wayback Machine don't always work, so maybe it's a little harder. I will try and upload it somewhere, but for now let's go back to our usual game. Now that we know where this gaming vat is, so back to LD room.
What can I do for you, Archmage? Fast Eddie. That bastard. Why did he rob us? I'm fairly sure he was a Telvanese spy, or perhaps a necromancer. How about you find him for me and tell me where he is?
She's not happy. So let me check them all here. Okay, selection. Let's try this.
How may I help you, Archmage?
What can I do for you, Archmage?
She's not even learning. Anyway, I am Archmage. I have this super powerful secure chamber with lots of teleportation destinations. So we can just go there from here. She's starting. Right when we talk with her.
Meet somewhere. Where shall we meet? She are you nin? Tell Brenora.
So, Gavin Vat should be here somewhere.
You're in good company, friend. Welcome.
My pleasure, madam. Truly.
Louis.
She are you nin? You're here. And, well, I mean, you've returned. What news?
Oh, we must
Nothing
also
yet, Louis.
recover the
But in-
amulet for the poor Louis here. He's waiting since a lot of time.
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please, go ahead.
Greetings, Shiar Yunin. I am Gavin Vet. I've come from the Daggerfall Guild of Mages in search of information regarding the Worm Cult. As an astounding member of the guild here in Morrowind, I was hoping you could help me with my task. I think I've located the main headquarters of the Worm Cult here in Vardenfell. An adventurer reported to the guard in Tel Mora that there is significant necromancer activity in the nearby Daedric ruins of Isotnamus. If the Manimarco impostor is there, we may finally be able to stop him. The shrine is reportedly south of Tel Mora. Go there, and stop the Worm King.
Oh,
You take a note in your journal under section Mages Guild, the Worm Cult. Task. Go to Isotnamus and destroy Manimarco. Gavin thinks that he has found the main headquarters of the Worm Cult. A passerby informed the local guard at Tel Mora that there has been significant necromancer activity at Isotnamus. He wants me to go there and deal with whatever is going on there.
right. So the mod is called the God of Worms. So Tel Mora it is, and to go there. We could go from Hellish still. Where is my menu? Oh, one thing that not everybody knows, especially new player, is these icons are nice because you can hide and restore the big windows just clicking the icon. So very useful. So we recall to Heavy Mages Guild, and from there we can use the teleporting network.
Why walk when I can go?
I provide instantaneous
reach,
transport to the Mages Guild halls on Vardenfell. Travel. My teleportation chamber is able to transport you to the
and
Mages
from there
Telvos.
we can basically just jump to Telmora. So as you can see, we have this magic crystal. Oh, and also you have a new mod I'm testing. Not sure it will be useful for a lot of people, but probably it could, because basically
I thought I heard
let me
something.
show you. It's not even enabled. It means that's some bug. Okay, now I cannot show you it because I don't see it here, so it means there's some bug. It's not even starting. That's strange, but you know, tweaking things always causes problems. Horizon. Typical. I forget something here. Oh well, I will fix it for next time. But basically the idea is to dynamically change some horizon distance. Well, if we crash, I will fix it and then we start. And look at all these clouds over there, pretty nice. Can we jump here? I love this castle.
storm, I'm ready to sail if you've got the stomach for it, Outlander.
I'm waiting for that bot to go away, because not sure we
These
can
are the
avoid
docks of
collision.
Voss, Outlander. And I'm Sidini. Scenic travel. Tell Mora.
How are you?
Knight of the Imperial Dragon, how may I serve you?
Okay, we are in Talmora and we must investigate something.
Gavin thinks that he has found the main headquarters of the worm cult. A passerby informed the local guard at Tel Mora that there has been significant necromancer activity at Isud Namus. He wants me to go there and deal with whatever is going on there.
Ezutanamus? Not sure. I know where this desert ruin is. So another little hint: when you want to resize your map, you can obviously do something like this, which is not so obviously, because I think you will have a real hard time finding a modern game with just this kind of freedom about interface. But to do this temporarily in a fast way, you can even double click shift, I think, double click the top window header like this, and it will resize to the max basically automatically. And so we can look around, see if we manage to recognize some desert ruin nearby. I think we should look this way more or less. I did not explore it yet, but to set it back I shift double click again, and as you can see here, we don't need to resize things the usual way. Oh, and this is a teleportation to some different mod island, but not for now. Well, to explore this part of the island, we could water walk, we could just fly there. Let's water walk. And I love the home effect of my MWSE Twix. The water pot. I have also tweaked a little the randomization of the
Now you're going to get it.
Tell Wallow mod cloud particles. But I think the real revolution would be to have a little more variety in the shapes. I'm not sure what's the
I'll see you dead.
easiest way to do that. But maybe my tweaks have an undesired effect, which is the reason why they are not something present by default. I think now I see why, because the particles are set to be how they call, to automatically orient to the player basically, and so you can see them rotate if you tweak that thing. But anyway, every now and then tweaking mods you discover a new great thing, so it's always something, a learning process that's always useful, even if you break something every now and then, but you can always go back. And oftentimes you discover new interesting things. But anyway, let's fly away, so hopefully we can discover things a little faster. Oh, over there we can see old Hibernate, and I discovered sadly that the latest version of Timer Rebuild has done even more breaking than expected changes to Portal Vanish, not old Hibernate, Portal Vanish, compared to the previous version. And so no, Portal Vanish, was it got Firewatch? Yeah, I always forget the name of the city. Firewatch port is even more different, so basically it conflicts with the bot's destination heavily. So for me, okay, I did a latest mini patch for that because I was it was a pity to not have people at least use the vanilla Morrowind version, but I did a patch in the construction set, basically resetting most of the port part to the previous version, because it's much faster for me doing something like that than trying to change the bot routes, because that's a lot of work, while doing a standard change in the plugin it is much faster, much less work. So that is something possible if you want to still play the mod in Vattenfall. Well, add this little patch, which is basically look for the last post about it and you find the download for the extra patch if you want to play the mod and still be able to use the latest version of Timer Rebuild with it without having some conflicts with that changed port, which is a little invading the standard area of the what was the standard area of the Sea of Ghosts. Anyway, Dedrick ruins nearby. I honestly don't remember where could it be. Exotonamus. We'll take a look at the world map, but I don't think I have visited it yet. Could be in this area. Okay, let's fly and see. Luckily we can fly with few problems. We have the boost of blinding speed, we have persistent levitation. Let's go this way. I see over there some typical Daedric construction. And honestly, even after all those years, I don't remember each and every Daedric ruin. And I think one of the nice things about Morrowind is that there is a lot, really a lot of locations. It's not only the name, it is that the variety is great. It could be this. Well, sometimes those niches are a little aggressive. Not the case. Not sure if some mod has overhauled this Daedric ruin. Could be. Oh, over there, see people.
I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm Vergerd. Background. Call me Vergerd. I follow my instinct and ask questions later. Or never.
I think
love
they are
to drink
coming from
and
MCA.
fight and laugh. But cross me and I'll hunt you to your grave.
MCA mod is adding a lot of people all around.
Always happy to chat with people I like. And I don't think we've been introduced.
Ah, because I was too
There's
distant.
no one I'd rather see. Shiar Yunin. If I can help in any way. Latest rumors.
Let's see. Oh no, here's a standard NPC called Edding. I don't remember if they are part of the standard game. Probably yes. Maybe they are related to some quest. But again, I don't remember each and everything of this game because this is a big one. Yeah, coming from the standard game, maybe there's some quest related to them.
At last we meet face to face, champion. Unfortunately, you've already failed. And although I intend to make you my thrall, I'd hate to keep you in the dark about my plans after all the effort you've gone through to discover what is really going on. So before I enlist you into my ranks, you are welcome to ask me a few questions.
Okay.
What are you doing in Morrowind? I arrived in Vardenfell to finish forging my Staff of Worms. With this magic, I could bend all souls to my will. The last item I needed was the skull of Thero Savil, a powerful necromancer that once dwelled here. My new champion Bola retrieved it from his ancestral tomb for me before you slew him. That is why you are too late. You really should never have come here. Is there anything else you would like to ask me? What do you plan on doing next? With you as my champion, the worm cult will be unstoppable. First I will gather more power and further evolve my Lickitum. Then we will go to Cyrodiil, destroy the Mages Guild there, and then soon everywhere. It will not be long before Tamriel is under the reign of the Worm King. The Necromancer moon will shine bright above Nirn for eternity. Do you have anything else you want to ask me? What happened to you during the warp in the west? You know of the warp, but do you know that I am not the Manny Marco that once was? I was the Blade's agent that gave the Worm King the artifact that the Emperor so desperately craved. Upon doing so, he made himself a god and me his champion. I mantled myself after him, and spent years becoming a lich in secret before coming here. Alas, I do not think it was he and I alone that held the artifact. Whatever had occurred, did not occur from me alone, or at least, not this me. Do you have any other questions? No. I'm ready to end your reign. Oh, there will be no fight today, fool. Behold my power. Your will is now mine.
What happens now?
Continue.
Oh,
What? What magic could possibly protect you from me? Who are you? I am
This
an
is going
Riveran.
to be fun.
Great.
No. What? Azura will pay for keeping your soul from me.
You will die.
what? Okay, let's have some fun. Probably.
This is not how it will end.
Against Manny Marco, but before I could slay him, he escaped with teleportation magic.
Oh, my companions did everything by themselves. Not even kind of battle. Let's them get the spoils because they deserved. Maybe the bastard doesn't have. Oh, this one. Hey, so the forbidden tickle. That's a nice one. Okay, I will give this to. Ah, we don't want this iron things. Let's dispose of the corpses without getting the spoils. But this one, face of the forbidden tickle, I want this. So please help. Ah, too heavy for help. Okay, I have my little friend, Ari.
I feel absolutely great. Don't worry.
She
She
never
are you now.
complains, even
Health is at 100%.
if I give her too much burden. Oh, by the way, the mod has been updated, but honestly, I prefer the original version of this special Winged Twilight by Wesley than the new version in the most recent version of the mod. Also, they have restored the side of the area to be a little bigger, like the original Winged Twilights, but I think it's part of her charm to be a little smaller than usual. So honestly, I will keep
Must be going crazy.
the
Talking to myself.
old
like that.
version, also because I tweaked some
I feel absolutely
part
great.
of the mod, but
Don't worry.
I like
She are you now.
like this version
Health is at
more than
100%.
the latest changes. Anyway, as we are here, we could as well get some stuff, but I think everything could be cast here. Also not some real world loot, so for
I
now.
was holding my own against Manny Marco, but before I could slay him, he escaped with teleportation magic.
So I guess we should go back to our friend and tell him that things did not go as expected. We won the battle, but the villain just managed to run away. So are my friends? No, they are fine. They are. So not being a very difficult battle because they are quite strong. Okay, let's explore a little the place, but looks like there's not much to do here. Oh, we have some treasure. Can someone help checking this thing? Okay, she took the ring because the ring is actually very very easy to carry. Oh, there's a lower level. And we can hear some.
Now you're going to get it.
Oh, this one is big. Let's try summoning something else. And one thing that maybe is not so well known is that if you have the UI expansion mod, you can not only filter by the word, the name of the spell, but even by the effect. So when you start writing summon, you will have the summoning effects of everything, even if there is not the word summon in the name of the spell in theory, because it should also look for the kind of magic. So we have an Ogrim there, we want to summon an Ogrim. So let's see who wins. Interesting. They are too big to fight even each other. They cannot move because, as you can see, now maybe they are able to just Oh, but one of my friends is fighting there, so let's give her some help because she was pretty able to do it from herself. Oh, Andren is my friend Andren. He has powerful magic. He's a little hurt by the battle, maybe. Anyway, let's go down. Let's see. Oh, another entry here.
Don't
Shani.
feel well. I feel really sick. Looking at Shani, you suspect she has contracted a blight disease. I'll cure you with a spell. Hold still.
Maybe we could also... oh, let's try this thing. In theory, from MWSE panel, we could select a bigger font. Maybe it's more readable if you are not looking at the stream with a big screen. Anyway, let's try and help Shani. How are you, Shani?
Go ahead.
Oh, she's fine now.
Health. I'm fine. Stats. You want to know something? Tell me about your current skills. Sure. Major skills: short blade, 100, light armor, 100, security, 80.
So
sneak,
she's
80,
good.
speechcraft, 60. Let's go.
And I think that's...
Die, Fetcher.
You don't deserve to live.
Oh, here she is.
You don't deserve to live.
Ooh, even... Oh, it's full of dangerous battles here. Ooh. Luckily. Everyone still fine. Yeah. Ooh. Crap. This is full of that, man. Wow. Winged twilights are super nice to look at, but they are also quite dangerous. Well, area excluded, naturally. Julian, what are you doing?
Are you sure you know the way?
I have also tweaked recently retweaked the blood mod and the bleeding mod and the elemental effects mods. One is from Spammer and the other one from another modder, which honestly I don't remember. But the problem was that the blood one Green Titans, hello, that Vukta. Green Titans are real nasty if you find them in the open where they can run around, but they are less dangerous in dungeons because they cannot really move. They are so big that they have problem moving usually. So you can just use ranged weapons and or magic from a distance usually. But I was talking about this mod which I love, which is the one adding the blood when you are hearted or hurt some enemy. But a little problem I found with the mod is that basically saving the state of each creature or NPC involved, it was a little bloating the saves because it was using some identifiers a little long, and we know that most modern way to store information, which is using some JSON or XML or basically some textual data, is not very efficient. You use a lot of time to store information, a lot of space to store information, differently from old style databases which try to use only the necessary space without redundancy about the field names and so on. So basically you have this kind of information, of Lua information, which is in JSON format embedded in your saves, and when a mod is using a lot of this kind of information, the saves can rapidly increase in size, like becoming double the normal size or even 3 times. So basically what I did is change the mod to use temporary data. Basically when you reload, all the this kind of effects are just removed and not reapplied. This way, in theory, it should use less space and avoid bloating the saves. Because basically that's what the other mod, the elemental effect mod, was already doing, not storing much information. Well, it was storing a little information, but not as much as the other one. That's basically the same thing that I'm trying to do with the footprint mod. Not storing in the saves anything, because this way you can avoid bloating the saves, or something that, all in all, it is just graphical effects. It's not something that changing the gameplay that needs to be stored. It's just a visual effect. a very massive one, but still just visual effects. So not what blood in the safes, in my opinion. Anyway, nobody helping with this sword. Airy. Okay, let's go for another companion. Hey Anna,
Go ahead, I'm waiting.
I need your help. Oh, she has a little space here. Come on, follow me. Let's talk.
Excuse me, did you say something?
Travel together. You lead, I'll follow.
She's not really following. That happens
Happy to help.
with a companion.
What's your problem?
Travel together. All right.
Sometimes you cannot really reset the EI. Let me check. Yes. Let's see. Companion commands. Well, some mods, companion mods have some kind of romance you can have with them, like Julan. You can have relationships with Julan and Shani, and even both of them at the same time. And then you have the Stride Nest mod, and you can have a relationship with one of them, Endren. And then I don't think I have other mods at the moment. Well, I have some, but I've not played with those companions. I think also the Locker mod has some companions which support relationship, but I did not play it yet with this run. So basically you have a story in a big companion mod usually, and then there are some mods that allow you to have stories more or less
Now, where did I put
with
that?
generic companion. For instance, with MCA, in theory, you can have some sort of not real romance, but you can spend the night with a tweaked version with some companions, like with the how they are called. I don't remember how they are called in the mod, but basically in a tavern you can find some people you can pay for spend a night together.
You have a question.
But I took the mod, so you can do that also with the MCA companion. For it's not a relationship; it's sort of one night adventure, but you can do this. And in theory now with the Lua mod I should be able to reset the EI.
Travel together. You lead, I'll follow.
Excuse me, did you say something?
But in theory, okay, now maybe it's
Whatever you
working.
want.
Travel
It's
together.
not easy at all
Lead the
to reset the EI or companions from scripting or from a mod, because usually you have to do it couple of times, but from Lua it's easier because there's a special command we can use. But all in all, the good old ways, which is punch them or
Must be
make them
crazy
start combat the
talking
player
to
from a
myself.
console command and then stop them once they start fighting, that always works. But it's not easy to implement it in a safe way even from a mod, because if you make them fight the player, you have to at least make them fight for half a second, and then all the other companions start yelling at you, and you hear all of them using fighting voices, and people complain that they are always fighting and so on. But basically there is a tweak you can use from Lua that oftentimes manage to fix the problem. I was talking about standard companion mod. So we have Zula, we have Shani, we have one of the companions from the Strider Nest. We have, well, some short relationship, one night relationship, possible with MCA tweaked companions. But then we have some generic mods like this one. Let me see if I have.
You have a question.
No, it doesn't. Oh, this one. Commands.
Commands.
Which is coming from
you
a
wish.
mod called NPC commands or something like that. And in here you have also these kind of commands. You can strip for me, take off your armor, you know, the usual pleasure, and there are some kind of sort of poses, animation, nothing real. Half of the time they don't work because I think there's some kind of conflict with for instance, the collapsing you have when your fatigue is low, coming from mods like Necessities of Morrowind, and so when you use this mod to remove fatigue from the companion, to have it play some kind of animation collapsing down, there's a conflict, so I don't think it works very well, but we can try. This thing probably works. Face and face away. Let's try. Not sure because also
Excuse me,
MCA
did you say
companion.
something?
But this mod has basically it is the one using standard scripting that probably works best. There is no perfect one. There is an old, very old one which was using as external program, but it was real not a good quality, so nobody's using it anymore. This one has some interesting
Commands.
things like
As you
let's see,
wish.
face
Face
away.
away. Okay.
Sort of works, but then the eye immediately stop it, so not really working much. But anyway,
Yes?
try it if you want. It's called Commands something version 8, I think. And basically you have this option, which is commands with 3 dots to the left, and this is the mod. Anyway, I was hoping she was able to get that sword. Let's see. In theory, if she's following, she should get it. Not sure. I lost the sword. Oh, here it is. take it. Yeah. As you can see, Anna in the reel took the sword because she's not yet over encumbered like the rest of my companions. But about the flirty mod, so it's called Commons version 8 or something like that. I don't remember the author, but I think it was on the Nexus. So it should be, look for common something and it should be there. But there are plenty of those in this Daedric ruin. So maybe worth investigating a little more. Out of curiosity. I think we finished the part about the Many Marku mod, but still. Oh. And Anna in the real is also taking some Daedra skin.
I'll see you dead.
So we go up again.
I'll see you dead.
Third place. Could be. Our final destination, maybe? Yeah. Sure, this is something standard. Oh, this is pretty interesting. Maybe this is some a little expansion of the Daedric ruin coming from a different mod. Already been down there. So a big place, but probably not much to do. Oh, let's see if we can get her. Oh, she's already. She's already. Okay, I think we can go.
Impressive. These
Oh,
clothes
and
suit
you are
well.
Istalda?
Yes? Can I help you? Background. I am Iskalda, witch.
A witch coming from Heavish, probably. Yeah, there must be some quest from Heavish to talk with her, so I know because that prefix is usually the one used by Jog. And Ren.
Sorry. Did you say something? I'm right here. Little advice.
Let me check if I can. I think I have an option to reset the animation. No. I think I'm trying this, but it doesn't work because it's not resetting.
Shiar Yunin. Hello. Follow. Yes, Shiar, follow me.
Oh, he keeps using the magic position for the hands, so something AI related. Anyway, we did this part, so in theory we could go back to Elder Room, Magus Guild, and talk about many markets there. Okay, so anybody can get this. Thank you, Anna. Can we get footprints here? Yeah. Oh, also, I am trying a tweak to the mod by Nitro-Scale, I think, the one which is making the water darker while you go down. And one thing I noticed is that basically it doesn't take into account that the hour of the day, so by night water should be in theory much darker, but I don't think it is. It takes into account the weather, but not the sunlight basically, so I'm trying to change that. But not sure it is working. Anyway, Talmora. If we want to go back to Balmora from here, better to Elder Room from here. We could try teleportation again. Oh, but as we are here, we have also to visit Euphorites' grave, I think.
I was holding my own against Manny Marco, but before I could slay him, he escaped with teleportation magic.
The southwestern market ports at Euphorites' grave should now be complete, so let's go there. I think I have some special teleportation ring for that. And from here, in theory, I should be able to jump down. Not this way. I lost my friends. Oh, she has steel. Wet feet.
What are you gawking at?
I should fix a little the angle about the right foot.
Knight of the Imperial
I don't
Dragon.
think we've been introduced.
How may I serve you?
Outlander. I'm Mercator. How can I help you?
So we need to talk with the orc.
I am honored.
I'm not sure he's the
How may I
one.
help you?
Excuse me. Sira.
No, he's not the one. So we are building Euphorites' grave. We have already a strider bot. We have tavern, a mine office, but still we can build more, but we must find an orc lady or Mara, I don't remember. A mining office. There's a tent and an orc. Not remember the name, but I'm sure about the tent. And here's the one, basically, which is building everything. Oh,
I must say, I find you most interesting
an orc
right now.
lady,
Please go ahead.
actually.
Get to shelter if you can, Breton. An ash storm is damned unpleasant thing to be caught in. Construct. There is nothing more
Oh,
to
I
construct.
build everything.
Uvirithe's
Uvirithe's grave
I'll tell you what I know about it. At the start of the era,
is totally built up.
I don't think we've been introduced. Outlander. Outlander. Many Dunmers don't like newcomers arriving here in Morrowind. I shall honor our friendship too.
Okay, so basically,
Sadri's bookshop.
oh, a bookshop. Interesting.
I don't think we've been introduced. Outlander. I'm Temmie's Sadri. I feel the same way. It's been some time now for me.
Oh, plenty of books.
Admire success.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
A little too. Okay, so I think we are done here. About building up Eurydice grave. And so let's see.
I was holding my own against Manny Marco, but before I could slay him, he escaped with teleportation.
Okay, let's go back to LG room. So to get there, we can teleport to our. Oh, let's go. Not sure I can reach LD room from there, but just to try something different. Let's go. Oh, I will do something different this way. The Ashlander tent. And so I want to show you this because this is a sort of joke from the Julan mod. It's a special set of an armor used to terrify a poor old lady in the Julan village to have her admit something is something in the quest real nice, but it is real ugly, but something really unique, so I put it on this mannequin. Can also practice a little here. Let's use some spear this way.
Throw up 10.
But anyway, let's try and teleport on the shrine. Yeah, probably this is a Centurion companion from... Yeah.
Follow me. Nothing. Goodbye.
I think the Centurion is coming from a Balladas quest.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome, Outlaw.
Not sure he's following
Follow
properly.
me.
More or less.
Welcome to AL Dirun. Alms for the poor. Donate 20 gold pieces.
Look at the footprints. El Dirun probably is the most patrolled city in Valhalla. Not really, but it is this one that more easily can be you can realize it, because the kind of terrain in this city is very very sand-like, so a lot of footprints really are easy to see compared to other cities where you have more grass and or rock, so it's not so visible. Anyway, let's go back to the Mages Guild. But for instance, I was talking about file blotting. Imagine if I would save the position of each of these footprints in a save. Oh, we can also practice a little archery here.
Throw up 10.
There's someone watching me.
Oh,
I
another
can
one.
tell.
Teleportation is the only civilized way to travel.
My pleasure, madam. Truly.
Hello. What do you want to task? So we were right? This Manny Marco is not the same as the one we fought in the west. And of course the coward fled before you could kill him. Well anyway, before I leave I would like to give you the Spell Drinker Amulet. It's a powerful artifact that I think would prove useful for any mage or hero. Keep it safe, friend. Spell Drinker Amulet has been added to your inventory. Before you leave, I am heading to Cyrodiil now to report Manimarco's return to the head of the Mages Guild. Knowing that the Worm King will soon be arriving there too, perhaps I could lend a hand in taking him down once and for all. I would also like to ask you to check with Edwina Elbert in this guild hall in 3 days to track my return. I am worried Manimarco's forces will find me before I reach Cyrodiil. Regardless, it has been a pleasure working with you. Farewell. You take a note in your journal under section Mages Guild, the Worm Cult.
And he's gone.
Gavin Vett thanked me for attempting to stop Manny Marco. He rewarded me with the original robes of the Worm King recovered by the Mages Guild in Daggerfall. Gavin will now travel to the Arcane University in Cyrodiil to help them fight the cult. Gavin is worried about his trip to Cyrodiil however, and has asked me to speak with Edwina Elbert in the Guild of Mages in Aldirun in 3 days, to check up on his journey.
Okay, we'll do that. We get an amulet. Not easy to find because they have plenty of amulets. I don't even remember the name. Okay, let's see, we have a new one.
Oh, greetings. How do you do? Maybe talk? Clearly he was wrong. Yet I do think he meant well.
Nothing gets you there faster than magic.
I have to put the volume about
If
this.
that creature visits again, I think I'll have choice words to say.
Because maybe it's a different kind of sound. I don't think they are. Oh, maybe it's. I will try and change the volume of those files. Put them a little higher.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please, share your thoughts.
Okay, I don't know what to do now because we have 3 days before doing that quest. We could go back to... Yeah, we need some booze for the miners near Portal Varnis. Let's go and buy some.
What can I do for you, Master Thief? Background. Sodrera.
What an unexpected surprise. Please, go ahead, Outlander.
What can I do for you, Master Thief?
Okay, we need some boost for the miners. Sujama should do. And we could eat something. I think I have already food in theory. Yeah, I have plenty of food. So let's just buy
Thank you. Please come again.
some booze. We are also not sure about it. Let's see if we need to eat something. I forgot my satchel somewhere. Maybe. No, here it is. Okay, so we get the booze. We could go back to Port Albanis. Luckily, we can see things better. At daytime. And I think they are not here in the Portal Valley. They are not giving me quests anymore because I'm already Archmagister. Not sure. Maybe if I don't use the plugin changing how the guild progression settings change, maybe I could be able. Oh, and as you can see, my Centurion has been able to follow. But anyway, I think the boost for... We have to go to the egg mine to give that boost to the miners. So, to the north, in theory. Now let me check my frame rate because it's just, I'd say good. We are
Knight
about
of the Imperial Dragon,
30,
how may I serve you?
and it's not bad in this city because I remember this city was one of the worst.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful?
At least in the Old
Malagriad.
Albani island.
The
Probably there
Malagriad is a
was.
region of green plains and rolling hills, cut in
But anyway, I must say I have upgraded. I have a new computer, which is not by any means a super powerful one, but a medium one, but a fairly recent one. And I have a half decent modern graphic card and a decent processor, and then I must say that the bottleneck is still the processor, because the graphic card is just sitting there with enough power and having really no problems. The real problem is always the basically the one thread way the engine works, which is really benefiting mostly by a higher clock processor, so you cannot do miracles in cities like the old Ibonat. I think that the frame rate cannot be good, but here I think I have my 30 frame rate with no big problems, which was not something available with the old computer previous generations. So even without using a new engine like Open Morrowind, I think that you can get pretty good frame rate. Also, I'm using lots of scenery mods like the one adding the clouds, and really no noticeable drop in frame rate. Also, I have all these scenic mods like the footprints one. And if you think that each footprint is using about 3 ray traces to check any possible kind of surface you can have under your feet, it could be terrain, could be a rock, could be even some creatures, so plenty of things running in the background. But honestly, it's much better to visit these areas during daytime, because really it's a super scenic view. By night you don't see much. That's the reason why I don't like being a vampire in this game, mostly because you are sort of encouraged to run by night. By night you really cannot appreciate. Oh, and here is the nice lady we helped
Are you the one known as the Nerva?
getting back a robe, a green robe.
What are you doing here? Would you let me go free?
Oh, I could also free her, maybe. But she's
Twin
not.
lamps. I do not
She's
know
not
if
a
they really
slave
exist.
anymore. She just
It is said they help
escaped.
slaves like us escape. Until you arrived, I did not believe I would ever leave twin lamps. I do not know if they really exist. It is said they help slaves like us escape. Until you arrived,
And I don't know. In theory, I think it would be better if she just disappeared. So basically, you can free her. Oh, I could use that mod to free her. I'm not sure about it because I think in theory the quest should enable her to disappear after a while. Let's see if she's scripted. No, this is the old one. She has a control variable. Maybe she is set to disappear. But in theory, with this mod, let me check. Could I
Share
ask
your
her to
thoughts. I
follow?
enjoy the company.
would you let me go free?
No.
Commands.
Oh yes. Command.
As you wish.
Movement. Follow
What
me.
would you
I
like
could
me
ask
to
her
do?
to follow and then try and free her.
Follow me. I'm right.
Okay. And now she's following. Here there's a strange thing about the egg mine here. I honestly don't understand why they set it this way. Oh, look at this. Sun entering like this. This is a magic from the Windows Glow. How is it called? The new version. A light in the dark. Something like that. Basically, it is using this dynamic light for this interior, so you have the illusion that the exterior sun rays are sort of filtering from the straw here. Real nice effect. But I was talking about this. You have the basically this mine, the entry to this incredibly big egg mine is just this small trapdoor. I don't think that's a real believable idea because I would have just put maybe there's another entry to the other side of the island. I hope so, because it's not very believable that all work about the mine is coming from this sort of tunnel here. Oh, but I don't think this companion is real.
What are
Able
you
to
doing here?
follow without killing ourselves. So we will just take a small look. As you can see, this mine is really a big egg mine,
Welcome,
so
Outlander.
maybe
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful?
I'd serve you humbly, master, whatever your desire.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful? My trade. I am an egg miner.
I don't know if there's some quest involving the mine, but it's not small. So maybe a simple mine entry like usual, where you have a big door to enter, could be more believable than this narrow staircase and this even smaller entry here. There should be a minor place.
I'd serve you humbly, Master, whatever your desire.
Shiar Yunin. Have you managed to get any drinks stored for me yet?
Not yet, but now that you are telling me where you want the thing, maybe I can have... Oh, look at this! We have also footprints inside. So, if you really like immersion and you have a decent rig to play the game, honestly, I can just suggest you give the mod a try, because I think it's stable enough and it doesn't have big problems, should work well enough for most situations. It has a lot of parameters you can tweak also, so regardless of your machine power, in theory you should be able to tweak it, so frame rate is not a problem. So you have lots of things you can tweak, duration and max distance from player, where you can see footprints, how many seconds they last, the maximum number of total footprints spawned by the mod, and so on. So you can tweak a lot of things. Hi, my Morrowind. We have a new entry here. So, really, the real immersive and I would say stupidly immersive mod, but really something, I don't know, it's something I miss when I don't have it in other games. Like recently I played a game I like because it is a sort of clone of Baldur's Gate 1 and it's called Black Geyser, but I was looking at my my companions there, and I was looking for the footprints on the sand, on the snow, but they are not there. Also, I don't think that game will never become something you can mod, like for instance Skyrim, but we will see. In theory they should be trying to get funded for the first DLC, and hopefully I will be able to play that also, because I like the game. Maybe I will stream it sooner or later. Anyway, we must place the boss here, probably.
What was that about?
I think boss is the pronunciation, not sure about it. So bottles should be before potions. Okay.
I have hidden the drink in Bradassurethra's chest. Shiar Yunin. Have you managed to get any drink stored for me yet? Drink. Excellent work. Finally I can relax again. Here, take some gold for your troubles, and this old ring of mine. Bradasso's ring has been added to your inventory. 55 gold has been added to your inventory. You take a note in your journal under section Don't Give Drink to Minors. Drink. Thanks for that, Shiar Yunin. Just don't tell the others.
Okay, we will not tell.
Bradassurethra thanked me for getting him some drink, and rewarded me.
And I don't remember if there are other quests in this area in theory. But I think I will try and reach some place for the lady here. So let me check. I have a few houses all around to be a destination for her.
What are you doing here? Would you let me go free?
I don't think I have an option because she's not a slave anymore technically because that variable has changed. So I think she will keep repeating that even if I give her a new house, a new place to stay. But you cannot have everything. So, okay, let's take to one of the ninja houses. Here. So, do you like Alvilatai Q? This could be one place. You have this nice boat house here. And from here you can go to the ninja house to surround. Olivie, where do you want to go? Would you like to be the queen of this lighthouse? Oh. And we have a pretty scenic view of the mainland coast from this. Oh, My poor Centurion sphere here is dead. Just teleporting around. I don't think I can repair it. So, I'm sorry, Centurion, but I must dispose of your corpse here. Oh, I cannot. Okay, let's... Can I repair it? Not really. Oh well. I think it will take some rust. Maybe not, because Dreamer
everywhere.
metal
Dirt.
never become rusty. But anyway, dear Olivia, I think you could stay
What are you
here.
doing here?
There are
Would you
teleportation to
let me go
reach
free?
everywhere in Wonderful and more. Just stay here, take a look at the fire.
What are you doing here? Would you let me go free? Commands. As you wish. Movement. What would you like me to do?
Stand here, look sexy.
Stand here and look sexy.
Right. Bye bye. Much better here than in that Telvani island. And this is one of the most scenic little views in this area. I should remove some grass here because, as you can see, it's not really fitting this mod. Let's take a note. I think I removed it, but probably I have overwritten the grass mod. Well, maybe some badged version. Grass is a little annoying to tweak because you have to check
Well,
what
I
part is
find myself in pleasant company.
alright in the cell, and you can't really tell it from in-game because it's not traditional plugins, loaded plugins. It's a little difficult, but you can do with a little patience. You must find. Basically, when you know the sound, then you can find. what to delete from the grass mod. Okay, I was trying so daytime we have pretty clear water. Maybe less green tint, but that's not a real problem. I will check by night and see if there's some difference.
Radasurifer thanked me for getting him some drink, and rewarded me.
Okay, let's see if we have something else to do, maybe nearby. Oh, there's also this big one. I think I lost this special potion somewhere, so I cannot do this. I think this one is some kind of artifact, hair shield of Saint Aralod, but I don't remember if I have it. Okay. Oh, this one maybe. Probably the veteran quarters. So we could jump there, take a gondola, use intervention, different things. Probably intervention from here. Well, I don't see it. Okay. Oh, Harry. How are you?
I feel absolutely great.
Right. So Verdoran Canton. Oh, and I absolutely love the work done by the how does it go? Bustling Vivek mod, because it is adding a lot of wonderful details without being super high frame rate demanding, and I think it's my preferred Vivek decoration over Howl mod, because it doesn't overdo that. Oh, and we have some warning about approaching the memory limit. That's not something strange, because we are actually visiting one of the most demanding area of the wall of Vattenfall.
I've a great selection that you'll find especially useful, Outlander.
Shivi, Shiar Yunin. I'm Mind Ellensthin. Welcome to Vivek, Shiar Yunin. I'm Mind Ellensthin. Are you looking for services in the sacred city? Maybe I can help. Thank you. Welcome to Vivek, Shiar Yunin. I'm sure you have some questions. What would you like to know? Specific place. Vivek has 8 cantons. On a map, it looks like a cross, with the foreign court Redoran compound. The Redoran administrative center here includes the Red.
Okay, let's go and look for the Redoran Canton. I think it is this one. But we are not far. This is the Lua. It is one of the open cantons, thanks to a mod. And here it is the Redoran. Redoran Canton.
Night of the Imperial.
Need to go up.
How may I say?
Ooh, look at this.
It's not bad when you know your way around. Shiar Yunin.
Yeah.
What are you I feel the same way.
And honestly, I don't think that I every now and then I also visit the Elder Scrolls Online just to take a look at the site, especially when there are some areas which are no more full with visitors, because I don't like multiplayer games. I like the views are wonderful and so on, but don't like the crowd of people jumping around and running around and doing always the same things all together. But honestly, some of the views of wonderful are great. For instance, Balmora has become a big city. That's interesting. And Vivek is even more chaotic than this one. But it is still in construction, so
Radasarithra thanked me for getting him some drink, and rewarded me.
okay, so we need to go to the tavern. Flowers of gold. I think I need to go down here.
The flowers of gold.
And this is a very characteristic tavern because the name is what you find here. These nice gold canal flowers. So we need to talk.
Radasarithra thanked me for getting him some drink, and rewarded me.
Last interview.
I'm Sorosi Radobar,
Good
publican
day.
of the Flowers of Gold.
I'm Sorosi
Looking for beds,
Radobar,
hot food,
publican of the
silverware.
Flowers of Gold here in Vivek. We rent beds, and Felsen Sethandus. So the Hlala framed Fjorulfgar for Felsen's death? There was always something about Fjorulfgar's Dunmer lover, Lilin, I didn't like. A female senses these things.
Well, we still haven't crashed, so let's go on with it. But I don't think people eating here can tell me
Welcome to Vivek. Shiar you know.
anything more about
I'm sure you have some questions. What would you like to know?
No, he's not talking about that thing anymore, so okay, let's go up. We talked with one person because there's nobody there. So let's
Radasur
see.
thanked me for getting him some drink, and rewarded me.
And so let's go back to Farah Rotterdam and tell her about our decision as Radoran Archmaster. Hopefully I will find Farah. But I love this very minimal open version of the Vivac Cantons. Is called Vivac Open Cantons. Is an old mod because it's minimal. It's not really frame rate heavy like other versions, and it opens the Radar, it opens the Telvanni and the Lalu. Doesn't open the arena. And the good thing is there's a version of scheduling mod for this. So I have also this tweaked scheduling for these contents. So people move around a different daytime and nighttime.
Three
and so
blessings to you,
for
Outlander.
instance,
This is a pleasure.
Farah Raiden, I don't remember how is she is called, but she usually is here. Now she is, but at some during some part of the day she's, for instance,
Please
visiting
don't waste my time.
another manor and so
This
on.
had better be important.
Let's see if we have some option. I don't see an option here. Maybe we need steel.
Felsen Sethandus. Clever and dangerous these Hlalo can be. But their cunning is outmatched by Redaran prowess and honor. We almost killed an innocent. Radasur Rethra thanked me for getting him some drink, and rewarded me.
So a topic could be this one, Falsum Satandus, or weaknesses.
Please don't waste my time. This had better be important. Felsen Sethandus. Clever and dangerous these Hlalo can be. But their cunning is outmatched
Okay,
by
she already
Redaran prowess
knows.
and honor. We almost killed an innocent man, but
Oh,
thanks to
okay.
you we did not. You found he was innocent after all, despite the overwhelming evidence against him. As Archmistress you should go visit Fjorulfgar personally and free him.
Okay, so the step we are missing here is go and visit as
The
rather
spirit of
Archmaster
Iron and his ancestors will rest peacefully
uh,
when they have been avenged by me.
North prisoner, which is in the Rotherham prison. He should not be here, basically. But this is the vault, not the right place. The prison should be not far from here, but I doubt
I'd serve you humbly, master, whatever your desire.
I can
My
access
father,
it.
Beldrose Droller, is treasure. Beldrose Droller.
I cannot go there are from here. Let's try this. This way.
3 gods.
Yeah.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
I'm here to talk with the prisoner.
Blessings of Shivi, Narivaran. Background. I am an ordinator. Dogok. Thanks to Rome's Gilvalo in
This one is not an odd. A Breton. Oh, here he is. Oh, 2 people in the same cell, 2 mods.
I don't know who killed Felsen Sethandus. May Aldu in the world eat Felsen Sethandus. So it was a Hlalo trap? I told you redo rounds that. If I hadn't been a Nord you would have believed me, I know it. But you'll be letting me out. At least kind, kiss at the end, will let me die a warrior then. I'll sacrifice a bull to her, but not as a Redarin. I've had it with the racist Ashborn here. I'm going back to Skyrim, where men are men and they judge you by the strength of your arm and the courage in your heart, not the color of your skin. You take a note in your journal under section House Redarin, an Archmaster's Justice. Goodbye. Fjorulfgar Ravenwolf accepted his freedom, but was angry that the word of a loyal member of House Redarin was called into question. Fjorulfgar thinks he would have been treated differently if he had not been a Nord, and perhaps he was right. Fjorulfgar has denounced House Redarin and will return to Skyrim. I should inform Feral Retharin.
Okay, so he's not happy about this whole incident and he wants to go back to Skyrim. Well, he's right because there's be some kind of discrimination.
Submit to the 3, the spirits and thy lords.
Please don't waste my time. This had better be important. Felsen Sethandus. Fjorulfgar Ravenwolf has been set free by your order, Archmistress, but he resigned his position in House Redarin. His anger at his ill treatment is somewhat understandable, but Redarin justice did prevail in the end and he was found innocent by the Archmaster. I heard before he left Morrowind that he swore an oath to be one of the leaders of any Nords that attack Morrowind in the future. That's just going to make more Redarin mistrust the Nords in our house. If it was not for the distrust in the first place, none of this might have happened. As you say, Archmistress. What a strange end to this all. Despite the overwhelming evidence against Fjorulfgar Ravenwolf, you saw past it to discover the real killers of Felden Sethandus. And what is the reward for your efforts? Rather than secure his loyalty to the house that acquitted him, the ungrateful cur has vowed to be our enemy in the future. I know justice has been served, but it would have been much less trouble if we had only executed him in the first place. You take a note in your journal under section House Redarin, an Archmaster's Justice. That is probably true, but to execute him would have been unjust. Today he did not deserve to die. If he does become Morrowind's enemy and attacks us, That's another matter. This is one time I can see the good sense in the Hlalo's methods. The Hlalo would probably just send an assassin after him after all this.
Okay, I think the quest is done. Not sure about it.
Theron is angry for what she sees as ingratitude on the part of Fjorulfgar Raven Wolf. The evidence against him was overwhelming, and yet he was acquitted as a result of the investigation I led. He is understandably angry right now, but perhaps in time Fjorulfgar's heart will soften. At least House Redoran acted honorably toward him. That must be our satisfaction.
But our satisfaction would be to have quest done here, and I think we done it, because I see the quest no more, so at least one of these has been solved this way. And that's it for now, because I think some of these quests are it's hard to find the proper way to finish. Well, some of them are not hard, because just would be a matter to find the proper things. But some are not, because they are the result of doing some combination of other quests and waiting. Some of the less like NPC mods are a little complex, convoluted, and also some quests interact each other, but not always perfectly, and so there are some things you must tweak, and also some of them became sort of stalled until you understand how you can act to progress with them. But all in all, this series of mods is something really part of each of my playthrough, because they add so much to basically all the dialogue and all the quests you can have, especially with Redoran. Maybe this one, I don't know, not sure about this one, but not sure if this is some part of a quest that I stumbled upon. But let's go and talk with Freak, because it's nearby. We can just do that.
The new Archmaster, to what do we owe the honor?
So let's see if we can manage to reach the Imperial Guard Shrine without crashing. Oh, a new thing. Some missing meshes. part of the robe. Armor weapons matched. Okay, let's check what is missing here. We can try enable, disable,
You'll
just
find
to
no
be
better
sure
magic
it is the
anywhere else.
right one. So disable. Yeah. And then enable back. We took a note about checking from where this NPC is coming. Could be disambiguate the mod and armor from submerged mod, but it should be not hard to find. Once found the NPC, finding the possible missing clothing or armor pieces, meshes should be easy. But probably I will try and fix next time because it's been a long enough streaming. So as usual, thanks for watching, and as you can see, well, little glitches are always possible, but we know how to fix them usually. So that will be fixed next time. Thanks for watching as usual, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Now, where did I put that?